I can imagine some people are going to say, well, that's sexist reporting. Would they be writing that kind of an anecdote about a man? I can imagine my Monday radio program where I will be asking listeners which is more gross, to eat a salad with a comb or to ask somebody else to clean the comb. What thoughts do you have?
Well, every candidate, almost every candidate is going to have some moment where a story like this, some kind of scandal or quasi-scandal of varying degrees of severity is going to crop up. And the challenge for that candidate is, how do you handle it? You look at 2008, when the Jeremiah Wright videos came out and people, took a breath, how's Barack Obama going to deal with this? And he came out with the speech of a lifetime about race in America. A lot of Democratic voters said, okay, this guy knows how to handle what gets thrown at him. Hillary Clinton, the start of her campaign, gets hit with the allegations about her private email server. She has a press conference, very unsatisfying, doesn't put the questions to bed, and it hangs over her for the entirety of the campaign. So I think voters are going to want to see, how do you deal with this stuff? Elizabeth Warren has already had a tough go with falling into Trump's Pocahontas trap, and that's definitely limited her ability to break out of the pack so far.
Senator Klobuchar's, well, her answer is, because this got brought out in the CNN town hall meeting, among other places, is she says, look, I'm a hard worker. I'm demanding of myself and I'm demanding of staff. But I'm telling you, this is something that's hard to get out of your head. Saying to a staffer, I just ate a salad with my comb, go clean my comb?
Well, that's the thing she has to worry about. Are there going to be individual incidents that seep out that make her look either weird or abusive? I don't know if this is the one that's going to be the end of it for her. So far, as you point out, she has had an answer for this. She turns the tables and suggests it shows how demanding she is, that she has high standards. She has high standards for the country. She'd have high standards as president. If there's more drip, 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 if there's a staffer that comes on camera and articulates a particular story that seems horrific, that might be harder for Klobuchar to deal with.
Bill Scher, thanks for being here.
My pleasure. Take care.
Let's check in on your tweets and Facebook comments. What do we have? Srikanish, of course it's defensible. She's a super busy woman and staffer's only job, get a freaking edible salad. She was probably pissed. A man does this and there's no story. Woman not allowed to be tough bosses. Should she have used her hands? I thought very resourceful using a comb. AK, if we're really having the conversation, and I guess we are, did the comb get cleaned before it went in the salad? Still to come, 30 seconds into a game, the sneaker of Duke basketball star Zion Williamson shredded. It both twisted his ankle and reignited the debate about why it is that the only people not to make money off college sports are the athletes. Plus, I was shocked to learn that more than half the recycling in my hometown goes straight to the incinerator. Is everything we think about recycling wrong?
In 1 week, a lot will happen in your life. Wrinkles just won't. Neutrogena Rapid Wrinkle Repair's derm-proven retinol works so fast, it takes only 1 week to reveal younger-looking skin, making wrinkles look so last week. Rapid Wrinkle Repair. Pair with new retinol oil for 2 times the wrinkle-fighting power. Neutrogena.
Accidents can happen anytime. That's why Geico's here 24 hours a day, every day. Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Did you know you can save money by using dish soap to clean grease on more than dishes? Using multiple cleaners on grease can be expensive and sometimes ineffective. For better value, tackle grease with Dawn Ultra. Dawn is for more than just dishes. It provides 3 times more grease cleaning power per drop, which cuts through tough kitchen messes, pre-treats laundry stains, and even tackles grease buildup on car rims. Tackle tough greasy messes around your home and save money with Dawn Ultra. Brand power helping you buy better.
Runway attitude minus the runway prices. Please get off the lane.
Surprise. It's Steinmart.
Get your favorite brands up to 60% off every day. Steinmart. Saving is a beautiful thing.
There's a reason pet bowls have stickers that say, "Caution, for pet use only." Really? What does that mean anyway? Well, it means that the bowl is not safe for humans. So if it's not safe for you to eat from, is it really safe enough for your pet? The Pet Comfort Feeding System uses human food-grade stainless steel and is certified by the NSF. Take the Pet Bowl Challenge with your old bowl. Flip it, check it, toss it, and make the switch to the safest choice. Order at petcomfort.com.
Let's go from plans to full-blown production. Let's go from being on call to being online. American Express can help move your business forward with loans, vendor payments, and buying power. Chat with one of our 4,000 specialists, and let's make it happen. The powerful backing of American Express. Don't do business without it.
It's time for the ultimate Sleep Number event on the Sleep Number 360 smart bed. It senses your movement and automatically adjusts to keep you both comfortable. Save 50% on the Sleep Number 360 limited edition smart bed, plus 24-month financing on all smart beds. And Sunday.
Beauty editors have tried everything in search of a whiter smile. And year after year, their choice is Crest 3D White Strips. Our innovative flexible design holds an exclusive whitening formulation that safely whitens 25 times better to remove deep set-in stains. The result? A noticeably whiter, brighter smile. For your whitest smile, trust the whitener that beauty editors love. Crest 3D White Strips, from America's #1 whitening brand.
This is Fracture. Just upload an image, place your order, and it'll show up at your door, beautifully printed directly on glass. And this isn't just another frame, not just another canvas. This is new. This is a Fracture. Visit FractureMe.com and print one today.
Only Tylenol Rapid Release Gels have laser-drilled holes. They release medicine fast for fast pain relief. Tylenol.
Closed captioning brought to you by OnlyMeso.com.
Mesothelioma. It's all we do. With 9 offices across the country, let us come meet with you. Call us at 1-800-213-8000.
Could a torn sneaker finally ignite a long overdue revolution and show college athletes the money? The incident happened on national TV. 30 seconds into the biggest game of the season, Duke, North Carolina, college basketball's biggest star, 285-pound Duke freshman Zion Williamson pivoted with the ball, and his Nike sneaker basically disintegrated. His foot popped out. But it also shone a spotlight on the influence the shoe company money has over college basketball. While Nike pays Duke millions of dollars to keep its athletes exclusively in Nike footwear, the students themselves see none of the money. Williamson's case raises issues about the fairness of that and of the fact that players like him are prohibited by the NBA from going pro straight from high school. Joining me now, the perfect person to discuss all of this, Joe Nocera, Bloomberg opinion columnist and author of Indentured, the inside story of the rebellion against the NCAA. Joe, do you think this will be a turning point in a cause you've long been advocating?
I think it's a minor turning point in the sense that people are talking about it and thinking about it. I don't think it's going to be a turning point in terms of what the NCAA does or even what the NBA does. Although I will say, and I think this is really important to note, that just the other day, the NBA and the NBA Players Association have started talking about lowering the age of the draft to 18 years old. That's a game changer.
Right, but then I guess you're inclined to go straight into the NBA and bypass a college education. Now I'm doing your bidding, but in the perfect world, we'd rather they get an education and then those who can go to the NBA.
Oh, absolutely. No question about it. That would be the best of all possible worlds. Right now, the problem for Zion and every other good player is that they don't get paid. And they have a lot of economic value, as this incident proved. I mean, this is the best player in college basketball. He's a freshman. Imagine if he had gotten injured so seriously that his career had ended. Imagine that. I mean, this guy's going to be worth $50, $60, $70, $80 million as a pro. His insurance, I read recently, is only $8 million. So, that's a heck of a difference for getting hurt playing college basketball.
Speak to those in the audience who are watching this right now, and they're saying, yeah, but they're getting a free ride. In his case, he's getting a Duke education. Why is that not enough compensation for all of them?
Sure. There's basically two reasons. The first reason is many, if not most of these players do not get a decent education. They get a terrible education. They usually major in what I like to call eligibility. They take courses that are simply designed to keep them on the court. Simple courses, easy courses, courses that have nothing to do with any kind of real major. It's ridiculous. But the second reason is a player like Zion Williamson or any other marquee player is worth a heck of a lot more money than simply the cost of that education. And so what you're basically saying is that I'm going to put a cap on how much you can make. Anyone else in America can reap their own economic value, but a college basketball cannot. They can only reap whatever we tell them they can reap.
Okay, if Zion Williamson is only a minor turning point, final question for Joe Nocera. What would bring about the change that you think is necessary?
There's two possibilities. One, in a court in California, a judge is about to rule whether the NCAA is in violation of antitrust law. I think she will rule that, and then the question is what the appeals court does. That could blow up the whole system. The other possibility is this idea that you lower the age to 18 and you have a real minor league in the NBA, which they're talking about, the G League, which would draw many of the best players to the G League instead of to college. If that were to happen, the NCAA would have to change its business model in order to compete with the G League, and they'd have to start paying players.
Or, as you told me when I read your book, if any of the Final Four teams would choose not to come out for the opening buzzer, that would be a wake-up call.
Absolutely. It would take about a half an hour to change the system.
Joe Nocera, thank you.
Hey, Michael, always a pleasure to talk to you.
Up next, everybody thinks recycling is the right thing to do, but my next guest, an environmentalist and college professor, says recycling is actually bad for the environment. You're about to find out why.
When did soup become this? At Panera, we treat soup differently. With vine-ripened tomatoes, signature cheddar, simmered to perfection. With big flavors, not artificial ones. Enjoy 100% clean soup today. Panera, food as it should be.
I was thrilled to be able to go with my friends to our annual get-together, especially after being diagnosed last year with advanced non-small cell lung cancer.
Another true story with Keytruda.
I started Katie on Keytruda in chemotherapy, and she's getting results we rarely saw 5 years ago.
In a clinical trial, significantly more patients lived longer and saw their tumors shrink than on chemotherapy alone.
It's changed my approach to treating patients.
Keytruda may be used with certain chemotherapies as your first treatment if you have advanced non-squamous non-small cell lung cancer and you do not have an abnormal EGFR or ALK gene. Keytruda helps your immune system fight cancer, but can also cause your immune system to attack healthy parts of your body. This can happen during or after treatment and may be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have new or worse cough, chest pain, shortness of breath, diarrhea, severe stomach pain or tenderness, nausea or vomiting, rapid heartbeat, increased hunger or thirst, constipation, dizziness or fainting, changes in urine or eyesight, muscle pain or weakness, joint pain, confusion or memory problems, fever, rash, itching, or flushing. These are not all the possible side effects. Tell your doctor about all your medical conditions, including immune system problems, if you've had an organ transplant, had or plan to have a stem cell transplant, or have lung, breathing, or liver problems.
Where I am now compared to a year ago, it's a story worth sharing.
Living longer is possible. It's true. Keytruda from Merck, with more FDA-approved uses for advanced lung cancer than any other immunotherapy.
Inflammation may cause